My first day on set, the director said, when you enter the scene, I want you to just stick your finger up Tom Hardy's butt.
What?
Just surprise him. And so I was too junior, I didn't know, like, you shouldn't do that. So I just did it.
Yeah, right.
Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be looking at celebrities thirsting over Tom Hardy. We'll also be sharing some interesting facts about his career. Let's get this started. Tom's biggest love are dogs. He even prefers them to humans. He has not only acted with them and watches TV shows about them, he also helps find homes for orphan dogs.
Well, I love Tom Hardy. He's beautiful, he's an actor, he's just... What was that movie with Reese Witherspoon that he did? He was really cute and shirtless. But that was not the reason why I like him. I like him for his art. Please, everyone should know that.
Tom used to have a dog he named Max in honor of the movie Mad Max. Who would have thought he'd end up playing the title character in Mad Max Fury Road years later? Tom Hardy was classmates with Michael Fassbender in Drama Centre London. He stated Michael was the best actor at the school.
What attracted you most to it? Was it getting to work with Tom? Tom.
Yeah?
What's he like to work with?
He's really dreamy because he's super talented and he's capable of really doing anything, but he always grounds it. So you can be in magical places, but believe where you are. It's a lot of fun.
Growing up, Tom was a troublemaker and got expelled from boarding school. He even had some stints in jail for gun possession and disorderly conduct. Tom loves getting inked. One of his tattoos is in honor of his agent after she helped him to get into Hollywood. It was a promise he made to her after she kept hers. He also has tattoos dedicated to his ex-wife, his current wife, and his son. His other tattoos are a reminder of hard times he's endured.
You know, there's so much secrecy involved. Can you tell us, did you see anybody interesting on set? Did you see Tom Hardy, or who did you work with on this movie? Can you tell us that?
I got to work with Tom Hardy, and it was a dream come true. I'm a huge fan of his, so everything he does is completely different. He just transforms himself. And it was just so amazing to be working with him and have him available to make this the best, performance, the best project he could make.
Tom has overcome an alcohol and cocaine addiction that lasted until his mid-20s. He once said in an interview in 2009 he would have sold his mother for cocaine when he was at his lowest. Ironically, Tom played a homeless, alcoholic, sociopathic junkie in the film Stuart: A Life Backwards. He lost almost 30 pounds for the role.
He's amazing, one-of-a-kind actor. And he always brings something to the table that I haven't thought about.
And also, he's got the European thing. He's British, he's got the sexy accent, the lips, all of it. He's a very charismatic man.
And so I know who you are. It's really nice to meet you.
Now, it's been in the papers this week that you've been lined up to be the next James Bond.
His role in the movie Bronson led him to gaining 42 pounds of muscle. Tom also shaved his head and grew a handlebar mustache. This commitment to the craft won him a Best Actor British Independent Film Award. Tom's passion for acting doesn't stop there. He learned to cage fight for his role in Warrior. It makes sense he's so committed. He trained under the same man who mentored Sir Anthony Hopkins.
And what's going on with his face? For people who don't know, what's happened to his face? Why does he wear that thing?
Who, me?
No, the bloke who's sitting over there. Who else would know? You would know.
It really hurt.
Don't be hurt. You're a bigger person than that.
I'm not. I'm not. I don't trust you anymore.
Come here.
No.
Come here.
No.
By the way, did you know Tom is the only actor to play the villain in a Star Trek film and the Batman film? There was a rumor he got into a fight with Shia LaBeouf while on the set for Lawless, but Shia clarified that it was more of a friendly wrestle. Tom had interrupted Shia and his girlfriend during an intimate moment. Awkward. You can imagine Shia wouldn't have been too happy about that.
I would trust to be in Cannes again for you to present another movie in competition.
It's amazing to be here. What are you gonna?
Madagascar, is that in competition?
Madagascar 3 is also here.
In competition,
and Lawless. No.
That's
sorry.
not she.
I don't know how it works.
Why are you causing trouble?
Because she said, is it nice to have you here in competition to give me 2 movies?
With the Tree of Life last year.
Yes, Tree of Life and Take Shelter last year. And Take Shelter won the Grand Prix in Critics Week, and Tree of Life won the Palme d'Or.
My accent work isn't always amazing. Not that it's amazing here.
Yes, hello. Bertrand L'Aiguillon from France. I have 2 questions about your characters, Christian to Guy and to Shia. First,
Other than wrestling with co-stars, Tom Hardy also enjoys Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and capoeira. He loves drinking coffee, Coke, sparkling water, fruit drinks, Red Bull, and tea, just not all at once. Tom once had a modeling contract after winning a contest on Channel 4's The Big Breakfast. He was described as a virile Virgo with dreamy green-blue eyes. What an interesting description.
My first day that I was sitting in between Christian and Tom, I'm just like, oh my gosh, these guys, there's just like talent sandwich right here. And they're 2 of the best actors of their generation. They could possibly be 2 of the best actors of all time.
I wonder if you knew that Tom's little finger on his right hand is permanently bent. He stabbed a knife into a chopping board when he was younger and managed to sever a tendon. Pay attention to his right hand next time you see him on screen. Tom Hardy is a successful actor, but he has also been involved in the writing process of movies and shows. He co-wrote the story for his film Venom: Let There Be Carnage. He also co-written 2 TV series that ended up being sold to production companies.
I've been a big fan of his for a long time.
Well, what are some films of his that you've enjoyed watching, and why do you think he's such a great actor?
Well, I watched Locke. I went to see it at the cinema with a friend, and I was like, oh no, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to sort of keep up with this person because he's just so engaging. I don't know what makes him so good. I think part of it is just, a lot of it is just God-given talent, but I think part of it is the fact that he really cares about what he's doing.
Well, he's so charismatic. He really is an amazing actor. He goes so deep into a character. It's not just what you see, it's all that he creates to give depth to a character. He's an amazing actor.
There's something so intimidating about him.
Yeah, I thought the same thing, and the most surprising thing is he's a puppy dog. He plays all these really intimidating, scary dudes, but in life he's just kind of like this.
Tom, like many other actors, met his partner while on set. He and Charlotte Riley were filming the Wuthering Heights miniseries and had such a good time they decided to date. That later turned into marriage. Tom has also acted alongside highly acclaimed actor friends like Benedict Cumberbatch. He was on the set with Benedict for the movie Stewart and Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Most inspiring, however, is that Tom gets to act with his idol Gary Oldman. Pretty crazy given he grew up practicing scenes from Gary's movies. He is in awe of Gary and his acting ability. Gary also considers Tom's work to be amazing. He says Tom is on fire, he's like a firework. That's quite a statement from a powerhouse like Gary Oldman.
This is gonna be a hard turn. But if you could see any celebrity, man or woman, in a red Baywatch bikini, who would it be?
Anyone?
Anyone.
I think that, okay, I'm a Tom Hardy fan. I think he'd be
Tom
really,
Hardy?
yeah.
He's a handsome guy.
Yeah, he'd be great. I mean, and he's supremely talented.
Yes.
I think he'd be great in a bathing suit.
Do you agree? Leave a comment below telling us your favorite Tom Hardy movie. And that wraps up our video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more binge-worthy videos just like this.